Good morning.
Good morning.
We are here today at Alton Towers Resort for the very final day of the season.
We are. So yeah, it's the very last day of the season, which means it's the very last day of Nemesis operating before it gets retracked. It also means that it's fireworks.
Yeah.
So really excited to see.
Yeah, so it's fireworks today. As Matt said, last day of Nemesis. Which is kind of sad.
Yeah, a little bit.
But it is only going away for a year, so it is being retracked. Just because I think it's reached the end of its life, to be quite honest. So it'll be sad because we won't get to ride it next year at all. But it'd be really, really cool and interesting to see what they do with it and how it gets reimagined and how it comes back to us in 2024.
Yeah, really, really excited to see that actually. Really looking forward to seeing what they do with it.
Yeah, so going to try and get plenty of rides on Nemesis today, get some night rides on it. And we're meeting quite a few people from the community today as well, from the theme park community. So there's quite a lot of people here today, I think, just to kind of see it off. But yeah, looking forward to today. So we'll see what today brings. Not too sure what kind of a vlog we're going to get out of today. We're just going to film today and just see.
We're just going to take it as it comes, aren't we? We're going to spend as much time as we want to around Nemesis.
Yeah.
We've got the fireworks.
Yeah.
I think we've potentially maybe marked off the rollercoaster restaurant as where we're going to eat.
I think so.
Maybe. Depending on queues and stuff.
Yeah, so I think we're going to aim for the rollercoaster restaurant.
Little disclaimer there in case we don't go.
I'd forgotten about that. I'd forgotten that's what we were doing. But yeah, it's a plan that's in. It's penciled in.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
So yeah, there's loads of stuff on the list for today. So we're going to head over to Nemesis now and get started with our day.
Yeah, the reason why we're so shaky in that today is because we're actually moving quite quickly through Katanga Canyon to get up to Nemesis because we have arrived a little bit later than we wanted to.
A little bit later than planned.
Yeah. So we're heading up to Nemesis now to get a few rides on it. Park isn't very busy at the moment, but I'm guessing that's because it's open quite late and people are going to come later for fireworks and stuff. So at the moment it seems quite mellow, but I don't think it will be later.
No.
But yeah, so we're just heading to Nemesis now to get some rides on early this morning.
Actually, when we get there.
Let's go. So for those of you who don't know, Nemesis is an iconic roller coaster here in the UK. It was opened in 1994. It is manufactured by Bollinger and Mavillard, or B&M for short, and is an inverted roller coaster. It was designed by Werner Stengel and John Wardley. So yeah, it's an amazing ride. It's been a big part of my growing up and a big part of why I now love coming to theme parks and stuff like that. It's probably one of the most anticipated rides that I that I rode as a kid, like as I was growing up and stuff. You know, this was like a big one for me. I remember when I was too young to ride it, I'd sit there watching the adverts when the adverts came on, and looking at it going, oh no, I can't get on that, can't do that, no. And then as I got a bit older and, you know, went straight a bit more, went on Shockwave and stuff there, started getting used to those kind of rides, I basically got myself onto Nemesis. So yeah, it's a massive ride, I think, for a lot of people. Well, I was going to say my age, but probably not just my age. I mean, probably for you as well.
Yeah, massively. So I can remember being at school, and as we started to get a bit older in primary school, some kids started coming in and saying that they'd been on Nemesis, they'd been to Alton Towers with their family that weekend, and they told me a bit about it, and I remember thinking, oh, absolutely not, that sounds like hell. No, I don't think I could do that. And then I took my first trip to Alton Towers when I was a bit older, and I still wasn't massively confident with coasters, but I knew that I liked them, or at least some of them. And yeah, Nemesis was really my introduction to kind of inverted B&Ms, but also like bigger coasters, and I think it was really kind of what got me into it. So yeah, it was a massive part of my favourite.
It was really it was a really like scary ride at the time, wasn't it? I mean, I'm not saying it's not for people now, but like back then as well, like we hadn't seen anything like it. It was only like the second one in the world, I think, of this style. So you know, we hadn't seen this kind of hanging below the track stuff, you know, like with your feet dangling like this before. So it was just like,
especially in a crater that's been made the way that the Nemesis crater has.
Yeah.
It's very unique.
So yeah, and after we've been to Orlando now, and we've rode a couple of B&Ms over there. You know, I think I might have said it in our Orlando vlogs, but this ride, it doesn't go high. It just wraps itself around the terrain so well, and I think Alton Towers have made. I'm amazed that Alton Towers have decided to retrack it and keep it. But like I said, it's probably the most iconic B&M inverted coaster in the world.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. It's such a great ride. And yeah, I'm so happy that Alton Towers have decided to basically buy it again and keep it, which is what they're doing. So it closes today for a year, so that they can basically take all the track out and put fresh steel track and steel supports back in, and then reopen it in 2024. So yeah, it's not goodbye forever, but it's kind of goodbye to the original ride, because we don't know what. I mean, we've been told it's going to ride exactly the same, but obviously technology has changed and technology's moved on, so it'd be really nice to see what they do with it, what kind of things they add to it, if anything. And yeah, so I suppose the goodbye really is goodbye to the original 1994 ride and the original 1994 steel, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, looking forward to kind of getting our last rides on this.
Definitely. Really
And
looking forward to it.
yeah, and just see what the future holds for it. But at least it's staying.
It is staying.
It's staying.
Yeah.
So happy.
We're so happy to hear that. So
yeah, so happy. So well done, Alton Towers, for that. Yeah, very
definitely.
very happy.
So, three rides on Nemesis, yeah.
3 rides on Nemesis, 1 front row,
2 in the middle.
2 in the middle. Riding as good as ever.
Yeah, amazing.
So
fast
good.
for an early morning ride. Really fast.
Yeah.
Really intense, weren't it?
Yeah, really good.
Really enjoyed it.
So we came up our third ride. We grabbed a ride photo, which we may insert here.
We made it.
And then we headed over to the Whicker Man because it was on a 40-minute wait, so we're currently in the queue, as you can see. So, we'll see what this is like. It is still quite early. We prefer to ride this later, don't we?
We do usually, yeah, but it started to rain again, but it seems like a jinx thing.
Every single time this season.
We get rained on, and we're getting rained on again now.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll give this a go, let you know how it's riding today when we get off. And then I think we've got some nice plans for lunch, haven't we? So
yeah, got some nice plans for lunch. So.
Catch you in a bit.
So we've just come off Whicker Man. Took ages to get on there today.
So long.
Operations were not good on there today.
No, I don't know what the hell was going on.
It was so slow, wasn't it, getting on and everything. But
Yeah.
Got on Whicker Man. Still chucking it around, which is why we're hurrying up. Chucking it down with rain, is what I tried to say.
Chucking it down with Ray.
Yeah, with Ray. Which is why we're trying to hurry up, because we're getting absolutely soaked. But that's why my hair's probably gone, it's gone to hell. But yeah, we're heading now for lunch. Meet up with some few people for dinner at the rollercoaster restaurant.
So we'll see you when we get there, and hopefully by the time we come out of there it'll be dry. Let's hope.
Yeah.
See you in a bit.
So we just sat down in the rollercoaster restaurant and we've been handed our tablet so we can start to order our food, because that's how it works here. Got some shots in of what the rollercoaster restaurant looks like and how the food is delivered as well, which is why it's such an awesome and cool little gimmicky restaurant to come to. But so we've just sat down. I've just ordered my drinks. I'm having a cocktail. I've had the Whicker Man cocktail, which is
Absolute vodka, Malibu, orange juice and grenadine. And I've had the same. Although now I'm thinking, what's the demise of Jewel?
my new cocktail.
Yeah, so that's just snaps, absolute vodka, Fanta, and a splash of blue currant.
When you get them all back in the loop.
I might have that instead.
When they,
I'm gonna have that.
yeah.
Demise of Jewel. That sounds like a really awesome cocktail. That's a new one, I think, because obviously Jewel's gone, so that's what they've put in to celebrate that. So so you just put everything in for the tablet that they give you, and then you just order, and the tablet is just yours for the whole time you're here. You just order as and when you want, and the food and drinks just arrive as and when you're ready. So you just get on with it. That's ordering.
So just looking at the food then, so it comes on, as we said, it comes on the tablet. So you've got mains, sides, kids. So we're going to mains. Rollercoaster restaurant's favourites. It's got buffalo wings, vegan doner kebab, scampi, load of chicken goujons in there. All around £15-ish for a main. Burgers, you've got chicken burger, chicken and beef stack, Whicker Man wrap, and then a cheeseburger as well. So I think I'm going to go for... No, I'm not. I'm going to go for load of chicken goujons.
Can't have them.
Apparently I've not allowed them. Try again. Have I done something wrong?
So our drinks have arrived. Don't they look good? They're amazing, aren't they? Look at that. They've done really, really well in here, the cocktails, aren't they?
Yeah.
You tasted George here?
I have, I've had a little sip.
What's it like?
Good. Yeah, it's not the usual kind of thing that I'd go for, but I just like the thing, if I'm honest, and the colour of it.
Yeah, the colour looks really good.
It's really
doesn't it?
good, yeah.
Really good.
Demise of Jewel. But yeah, no, it's nice.
Yeah, my Whicker Man one's nice. If you like Sex on the Beach, it's a bit like that.
With a bit of coconut in it as well.
Yeah, it's a bit coconutty. So instead of putting the arches in, they put Malibu in.
Yeah, so this has got arches in it, so
But it's still nice. It's really good. Really, really good. And look how well they're dressed as well. Amazing. Really nice.
we're just waiting for our food to come down the coaster overhead.
Yeah, I love it. It's the gimmick of it, I think. It's just the gimmick of it. It's so cool. So cool.
Yeah, I mean, some of the things were look you kind of like, but I think they've aged as well. Things when you know their age, so it's like, it's not falling apart, so it's just literally cold.
So our food's arrived. So I got the loaded chicken goujons with masala sauce.
There they are. It came with chips, and we've already eaten some of these, but we also got mac and cheese bites. They were really good. Well, they are really good. There's still one left. Rob got the chicken burger with cheese, and again, that came with fries as well. So far, it looks really good. Let's tuck in.
How's your dinner?
Really good.
Nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, really, really good. Those loaded, what are they called? Loaded chicken things. Goujons. Loaded chicken goujons. That's the word I needed. Thanks.
They look like chicken goujons with curry on them.
Basically, they're really nice. Definitely have them again.
Yeah, burger's really nice. Yeah, burger's really nice. Bun's really soft. That's just how I like it. Easy to eat. It's great. It's always good as well.
It's always really good food when we come here, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think we've ever been here, and we've been here, what, 3-4 times?
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever been bad since we've been here, so this is a really, really good restaurant. If you're on Towers property and looking for somewhere to eat, our favourite
to sit down.
Yeah, our favourites are the rollercoaster restaurant, aren't they? And the Woodcutters.
Yeah.
They're the two places that we'd go.
Definitely. Yeah, well worth a visit.
Absolutely. So we'll just order another cocktail. We'll have another quick little cocktail before we leave. It looks like the rain's stopping now, thank God. Because my hair is an absolute disaster. I don't need any more of that. So we'll get these other cocktails.
Rollercoaster restaurant out of 5 then?
Ooh, 4.
4.
4.5. 4.5. 4.5. Give them half.
Yeah, I'd say 4.5.
4.5.
4.5 out of 5. Yeah, really good. Good service. Quite quick. Everything was quite quick in there. Really enjoyed the food. Good atmosphere. Great to sit with and meet up with people that we know.
Yeah.
So yeah, really, really good lunch actually.
Yeah, it was.
So I think the plan now is to head over to Rita, and then we're going to come straight back into Forbidden Valley.
I think we're going to spend, apart from the fireworks, watching those, I think we're going to spend the majority of our evening around Nemesis, aren't we?
Yeah, I think
Hopefully
so.
it's going to be like quite a nice atmosphere around here with it being its last evening. So yeah.
Yeah, I think there will be. So really, really looking forward to seeing what happens actually. Hopefully seeing some more familiar faces. And yeah, so I think we're going to head over to Rita now, come back over, and then spend some more time in Forbidden Valley. So in the end, we didn't end up going on Rita.
Too long.
Because of the time and wanting to get into the group photo that was at 4 p.m.
Yeah, which we did.
So yeah, unfortunately we didn't get to go on Rita. However, we did get in the group photo, had some really good chats with some people while we were away in, and then we have headed back into the queue for Nemesis. As you can see, it's getting dusty now, so by the time we get on, it'll probably be dark. So we'll get a nice night ride on here. Once we're done in here, probably head over towards the fireworks, I think. Hopefully grab a spot for that, maybe grab something to eat, and then grab a hot chocolate.
Yeah, get a hot chocolate while we wait for fireworks and stuff.
Yeah. And then, yeah, we'll watch the fireworks and then head straight back over here for some more rides on Nemesis, or maybe the last one.
I think the rest of the evening's going to be spent around Nemesis and stuff,
Yeah.
to be honest, tonight. With it being its last operating
Here it comes.
day for a year.
Yeah, so we'll get through this queue. It's currently on a 60 minutes posted wait time. We'll see how long it actually takes us, and then see what time it is when we get off. But I think it's going to be fireworks and then more Nemesis, to be honest.
Awesome.
Sounds like a good plan.
Excited. So it's got a bit darker now. We've just come off Nemesis, so we've had a nice little night ride on there. While we're in the queue, we're absolutely hammered it down. My hair is now a write-off. But yeah, so just come off Nemesis again. Another really good ride, and it felt really fast, didn't it?
Really fast.
Yeah, we're in the middle this time. It felt really nice and fast. Yeah, so it's about 5:30 now. I'm in the toilet. I know that.
Yeah, I think you said you need the toilet, so we're going to go and find one.
Yeah.
And potentially we're either going to meet up with some of the people or go and grab a spot for the fireworks.
Yeah, we're going to grab a hot drink again, I think.
Yeah, definitely need another hot drink.
Yeah.
I think I need a coffee, and hopefully we'll dry off a little bit because I'm soaked. So we'll head back down towards Tower Street, I think.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
It's coming now.
Nemesis to follow.
By order of the Phalanx, as you may or may not be aware, Nemesis is closing due to her abnormal behavior. Today, as our investigation begins, we can assure you we have our most experienced team involved. Nemesis is a complex beast, and it's in our interest to protect her well-being. I'm sure you'll join me in remembering what's been an iconic presence in many of our lives. For now, though, we must say good night, Nemesis. We'll be taking no further questions.
So I've just followed the phalanx all the way through the park from Mutiny Bay all the way up to the Forbidden Valley where Nemesis is, and what it looks like is this is just some street theatre that Alton Towers have put on, which is amazing, by the way. It's awesome to see them do things like this. This is like the beginning. They're kind of explaining why the ride is closing, and they're explaining the story basically. This is probably the start of the new story that we're going to get in 2024 when the ride reopens. So we've just got up here now and I can see all these like inspection tents and stuff that have been set up with all these like warning signs everywhere saying that it's a danger zone and that it's, you know, radioactive and stuff like that. You know, all these street actors are doing a really, really good job, like pretending that they're getting sick and that they've you know, I don't know, they've caught something and then they're like spraying stuff to kind of, you know, show the decontamination, all that kind of stuff. So obviously they're all getting contaminated, and they're getting sick from that, and they're trying to spray the contamination down and stuff. And then here it looks like a news reporter is here and they're trying to find out what Nemesis is and, you know, who the phalanx are and things like that, and all this is being filmed. So I'm guessing this is all being filmed for some kind of, you know, marketing update throughout 2023 and stuff like that. So yeah, it's all really cool, and it's buzzing, and the atmosphere is really, really electric. It's really, really good. There's a lot of die-hard fans here and enthusiasts here, which is also really cool to see that, you know, everyone's turned out for it. But I mean, it's such an iconic ride.
So unfortunately, Rob and I have ended up separated from our last rides due to queue boards lying and them closing the queue already. So he's potentially going to be coming around on this train here that's going to come around in a second. We shall see. But I'm going to be on Coast Giant and his sister Hayley. So we're just going to make the most of it right now. So as you just saw, just stood and watched the Alton Towers fireworks. They were really, really good. Some really good links to the coasters and stuff throughout that. Really enjoyed it. Currently just in the queue for Nemesis. As you can see, we're all the way out of the ride entrance at the moment. There's some street theatre going around. There's like phalanx staff. there's some guys in hazmat suits, so I'm not really sure what's going on. But yeah, so far it's quite interesting. I'm not too sure what they're doing.
So what Alton Towers have also done for Nemesis last night is they ran a competition over the last couple of months for people to be the last riders on Nemesis. That competition has been chosen, and those riders, we believe, are here tonight. They're also riding it with the ride's designer, John Wardley. So that's really cool. So we're all kind of waiting for that, to see that last ride, to see John riding Nemesis again, like he did back in 1994 when the ride opened. So yeah, it's a really good night, really, really iconic night as well, especially for fans of Alton Towers, fans of theme parks, and roller coaster fans as well. So yeah, it's a really, really good night, and we're really, really happy and glad that we could be here to see it. Wow, so the fireworks were absolutely amazing, weren't they?
Yeah, they were so good.
Yeah, they're really good. Like, really enjoyed watching them. And then we've had our last ride on Nemesis, so we've said our goodbyes to that for the next year or so.
We have.
As far as we're aware, it's back in 2024, so it'll be closed all of next season just because of the retrack. So it was quite emotional seeing it go. And John Wardley, the original designer, he was here, wasn't he? And he got on the last train, had a ride around on it.
Yeah.
Everyone was clapping and stuff. It was really emotional.
It was a really good atmosphere.
Yeah, it was really good.
Really nice to be part of it.
Yeah, really good that Alton Towers went that little bit further today and just did a little bit of that little bit extra, a bit of street theatre and stuff, just to kind of celebrate it and just kind of, you know, just to see it off, really, isn't it?
Yeah, get the excitement around it.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we had a really, really good day today. Seen some people, got chatting with a few people that we've not seen for a while, and you know, mingled with a few other. Yeah, so we've seen some people today that we haven't seen for a bit, and just had a really, really good day. We haven't really rode much today. It's all been about Nemesis, really. We did a Whicker Man. It's all been about Nemesis today, but it's just really, really, really nice to be here. I think it's a really iconic moment, isn't it?
Yeah, really nice to be part of it.
Yeah, Nemesis is a really iconic ride. It's a massive UK ride, and it's really, really nice to be here to kind of see it, not off, but the original one.
Say goodbye to the original.
Yeah, exactly, because we don't know what they're going to do, and we don't know what they're going to bring back, and we don't know how. Excuse me, we don't know how it's going to ride, and we don't know what's coming when they bring it back, and you know, if they're going to add anything to it or what they're going to do to it. So yeah, it was just nice to kind of be here for this iconic moment to see it off. But yeah,
really exciting. We had a great day,
Yeah.
and we're really looking forward to next season.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's not the end of the videos for this year, so we've still got loads more.
Got some more
pop
trips
up.
coming.
Yeah.
Potentially got a Christmas trip as well.
And we've got a Christmas trip in, so it's the end of the season here in the UK, but it's not the end of our vlogs and our videos. Yeah, definitely stay tuned and to see what we've got coming up.
Yeah, definitely. So if you did like this video, please hit that thumbs up button. Let us know what you think of Nemesis down in the comments below.
Absolutely, yeah.
Subscribe to the channel to see more content like this.
Yeah.
And we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
See you next time.
Got it.